Station, obviously to help out. Harbor Station, shots fired. Fire.
Just walk right here, Casey. You're gonna walk above me. You're not gonna walk on your block. Hey, wait. Yeah, the law.
Hey, what do you need?
Thank you. I got it here.
Roger, look up the American Fire 101. The crime scene, 17 and Pacific.
12597.
17 Pacific, Golden Providence.
4014, your status.
14 Pacific,
Verify that 17 to Pacific. 2X30, what your status?
231 Pacific.
he survived. And that during this engagement, that he did not lose his life. He did not suffer the injury that apparently this suspect meant to inflict. With this, I just want to say that this is very early in the investigation. Obviously, Force Investigation Division is on scene. The District Attorney's Office will investigate as well, with given the officer-involved shooting aspect of this. The Officer Inspector General will be present and will oversee this, and will also monitor this investigation. And I expect that we'll have more information regarding this entire incident in the hours ahead.
We've been hearing that maybe the officer was pistol whipped. Do you know if that's correct, or what are the officer's injuries?
So I spoke with the officer, and he is resting. He's comfortable. It does appear to me that he suffered a number of injuries that would be consistent with being quote-unquote pistol whipped or assaulted. Again, initial accounts that he had suffered a gunshot wound do not appear to be accurate or true, which I'm thankful for and grateful. So he's resting comfortably here, and we're fortunate.
Chief, what's the situation like with the front office there with COVID? Are the doors unlocked to the public right now?
So our our desk operations at this point are closed, except on individuals who come and alert us that they need to talk with us. And we'll walk to the desk, or to the front desk, front doors, and meet and encounter them. It appears in this instance that the doors on Harbor Station may have been ajar or somehow unlocked, or which allowed this individual to come in. Just as a reminder, prior to this COVID-19, desk operations across the city were open 24/7, 365. Tonight's incident, I find no fault with anything that Harbor has done or been engaged in. This individual, as he came in, for whatever reason, the officer attempted to understand what his needs were, to render assistance, and unfortunately this escalated to this challenging encounter.
The officer that's here at this hospital, how many years does he have on the force, and how old is he?
So I don't have his age. He's got more than 3 decades of service. He's one of the most senior officers, if not the senior officer within Harbor area. And at this point, I'd like to introduce the councilman for this area, Councilman Joe Busciano, who actually, I believe, worked with this officer when Councilman Busciano was a line officer here with the LAPD. Councilman Busciano.
Thank you, Chief. I have served the last 15 years with LAPD, and now as a council member representing the 15th Council District. And when LAPD hurt, I hurt. And when I first heard of the incident, my first instinct was to get to the hospital to make sure the officer was okay. And upon arriving, knowing who the officer is, I worked alongside him for many years at the police station. When we talk about desk operations, the desk officer is the face of the police station. He protects the station, answers calls. He is the voice of the LAPD police station, and has served with Harbor Division for many, many years as a desk officer. While we're all sleeping, he has been at the helm of the desk operations at Harbor Division. Well, tonight, the incident were a little bit different. I don't believe he expected to turn this violent incident at the police station, but thankfully, by the grace of God, he's okay, and he's on his way towards recovery. Mayor Garcetti had an opportunity to speak with the officer, had to put him on speaker, and Mayor Garcetti spoke with him and got an update from him, and Mayor Garcetti also indicated his appreciation and was thankful that he was okay. What we do as a police department, something happened here at the police station was horrible. But something horrible is happening in our country. There's too much of a divide in our values in law enforcement. Let's be reminded, our police officers are our angels in the city of angels. They protect us. and folks call 911. LAPD responds. Sheriff deputies respond. Tonight was yet another reminder of the dangers and risks officers face each and every day. During the day, while you and I are sleeping, in this case, this could have been a lot worse situation. I'm reminded last time I was here, Officer Roberto Sanchez died of a collision traffic accident, and never forget that moment. But thankfully, officer here is going to go home, and he's on his way towards recovery. In the Harbor Division, we have a grateful community. We embrace our police officers. Community-based policing is in our DNA here in the Harbor area communities. There's an outpouring of support for the officer who's in the hospital here tonight, and we're thankful that he's on his way towards recovery.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all. Good night.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
I had just pulled up, bro. I was unloaded at the front gate.
Go ahead and stop it now. Okay. There.